A dance of hope. In a bustling city, where skyscrapers kissed clouds and life moved at a frenetic pace, there lived a billionaire named Jonathan Hayes. He was a man of immense wealth, but his heart was heavy with sorrow. 3 years ago, a tragic accident had shattered his world. On a rainy afternoon, he had been driving with his beloved wife, Sarah, and their daughter, Lily. They had been singing joyfully, but the weather turned treacherous. A truck lost control, colliding with their car. Sarah didn't survive, and Lily, just 10 years old at the time, was left with a broken back, confined to a wheelchair. Jonathan had thrown himself into his work, believing that if he could just earn more, he could somehow make things right for Lily. He hired caregivers, tutors, and filled their home with toys, books, and even a grand piano. Yet, despite his efforts, Lily had withdrawn into herself. She rarely spoke, rarely smiled, and spent her days staring out her window, lost in a world of silence. One dreary afternoon, Jonathan sat in his expansive office, staring out at the rain-soaked streets below. His coffee had gone cold, and his thoughts were consumed by memories of that fateful day. Just then, a soft knock interrupted his reverie. "Come in," he called out. His assistant, Claire, entered with a clipboard in hand. "Sir, we have a new cleaner starting today. Her name is Mia. She's just 19 and comes from the agency." Jonathan nodded absently. "That's fine. Keep her on the lower floors for now." Mia was a bright young woman, eager to start her first day at the Hayes mansion. She had been informed of the strict rules. Clean only where directed, avoid speaking to the family, and never approach the last room down the hallway, Lily's room. The staff whispered that Lily hadn't left her room in years, and that she rarely interacted with anyone as Mia worked diligently. She began to hum a soft tune, a lullaby her mother used to sing to her. The melody floated through the air, and unbeknownst to her, it reached Lily's ears. Suddenly, the door to Lily's room creaked open, and a figure appeared. It was Lily, her long hair cascading down her shoulders, her eyes wide with curiosity. "Where did you learn that song?" she asked, her voice barely above a whisper. Mia stepped forward cautiously. "My mother used to sing it to me when I was little." Tears welled in Lily's eyes. "My mom sang it to me too." In a moment of excitement, Lily took a step forward but stumbled and fell. "Lily!" Mia exclaimed, rushing to her side. She gently helped Lily back into her wheelchair, her heart aching at the sight of the girl's fragile state. "Did you just walk?" Mia asked, astonished. Lily looked away, her voice trembling. "No one cares about me. My dad is always busy." Mia's heart broke at Lily's words. "That's not true. You matter more than you know." For the first time in a long while, Lily felt a flicker of hope. "Will you sing it again?" she asked shyly. "I'll sing it every day if you want," Mia replied with a warm smile. From that day forward, a beautiful friendship blossomed between Mia and Lily. The next afternoon, the sun streamed through the windows, casting a golden glow in Lily's room. Mia returned, holding a small music player. "I brought something special," she said, placing it on the table and pressing play. The familiar melody filled the room, and Mia began to dance around, twirling gracefully. Lily watched, her heart swelling with joy. "You came back," she exclaimed, her smile radiant. Mia spun Lily's wheelchair gently, and together they danced, laughter echoing through the room. It was a simple dance, but it was filled with pure joy. Then, something magical happened. Lily began to sing. Her voice was soft at first, but it grew stronger as she sang. "You are my sunshine, my only sunshine." Unbeknownst to them, Jonathan had returned home early that day. He had left a meeting feeling restless, drawn by an inexplicable urge to go home. As he entered the house, his housekeeper rushed to him. "Sir, there's something you need to see. Mia is with Lily." Jonathan's heart raced as he hurried upstairs, expecting to find trouble. But when he opened the door to Lily's room, he was met with a sight that took his breath away. There was Lily smiling, singing and dancing with Mia. He stood frozen, watching the transformation of his daughter. When the song ended, Lily turned to him, her smile faltering. "Dad," she said softly. Mia quickly stood up. "I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to break any rules." But Jonathan raised his hand gently. Wait. He stepped into the room, his eyes locked on Lily. You were singing, he said, disbelief in his voice. You were dancing, he whispered, his heart swelling with emotion. I was happy, Lily replied, her voice trembling. Jonathan knelt beside her, tears brimming in his eyes. I haven't seen you smile in years. The room was filled with a silence that spoke volumes. Jonathan's heart ached as he realized how much he had missed. I thought I had lost you forever, he said, looking at Mia. Thank you for bringing her back to me. Mia smiled softly. She was never lost, sir. She just needed someone to see her. Jonathan stood, looking out the window, reflecting on the years he had spent chasing wealth while neglecting the most important thing in his life, his daughter. I filled this house with everything money could buy, but I forgot the one thing that truly matters, you. Lily's eyes filled with tears. You stopped looking at me after Mom died. Jonathan's voice cracked. Every time I looked at you, I saw her and it hurt too much. But I never stopped loving you, Lily. I just didn't know how to show it. I thought you didn't care, she whispered. I'm sorry, he replied, kneeling in front of her again. From now on, I will listen. I will sit with you. I will sing if you want me to. I promise. Lily smiled, reaching out to hold his hand tightly. The housekeeper stepped forward, still anxious. Sir, about Mia, should we? Jonathan shook his head firmly. Mia isn't just a cleaner. She's the reason my daughter smiled. She stays. The staff exchanged glances, surprised but relieved. I end the days that followed. Everything began to change. Mia continued to visit Lily every afternoon. They danced, sang, and painted together, filling the house with laughter and music. Jonathan started coming home early, sometimes joining them, even attempting to sing along, which made Lily laugh. He also decided to honor Sarah's memory by establishing a charity in her name to support children with disabilities. Lily helped design the logo, and Mia assisted in naming it Sunshine Hope. One evening, as Mia pushed Lily into the garden to feel the gentle breeze, Lily said, You changed my life. Mia smiled. You changed mine too. Do you think we can really make a difference? Lily asked. You already have, Mia replied. As the sun began to set, Jonathan joined them outside, bringing 3 cups of hot cocoa. They sat together, no longer a lonely billionaire, a sad daughter and a quiet, cleaner, but a new kind of family. For the first time in a long while, the house felt alive with light and love.